Here we start. Om Namo Narayani. Good morning, good evening, wherever we are all joining in from. Today we are on to our 116th week of Sri Lalitha's class for beginners. We will be looking at Sri Lalitha's names 804 to 810. Less than 200 more to go, getting closer to the 1,000. And it'll be wonderful if we can be there during the concluding days of the yagam. When you're reaching close to 1,000, keep it in your mind, keep it as your sankalpa. It'll be around the middle of next year. We can do the calculations, I think sometime around June. And it'll be a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to be there at that time, to be right in the midst of this Mahayagam that's been going on ever since it started more than 2 years ago. Such an amazing, amazing blessing for whole of Mother Earth and for all the worlds, because we are including everyone and all the worlds in our Sankalpa, and this is the first time it is happening on Mother Earth. So, such a blessing. Let us begin with our prayers. Om Jnanarupaya Vidmahi Shaktiyam Saya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktiyam Ma Prachodayat. Om Jnanarupaya Vidmahi Shaktiyam Saya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktiyam Ma Prachodayat. Om Jnanarupaya Vidmahi Shaktiyam Saya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktiyam Ma Prachodayat. Om Sarvamangalamangallye Shive Sarvarthasadhike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Om Sarvamangalamangallye Shive Sarvarthasadhike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Om Sarvamangalamangallye Shive Sarvarthasadhike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dhyanam Sindhuraruna Vigraham Trinayanam Manikya Maulisphuratharanayakasekaram Smitamukhi Mapina Vakshoruham पाणिभ्यामलिपूर्णरत्नचषकं रक्तोत्पलं बिभ्रतीं सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरक्तचरणां ध्यायेत् परामम्बिकाम्। अरुणां करुणातरङ्गिताक्षीं धृतपाशाङ्कुशपुष्पबाणचापाम् अणिमादिभिरावृतां मयूखैः अहमित्येव विभावये भवानीम्। ध्यायेत् पद्मासनस्थां विकसितवदनां पद्मपत्रायताक्षीं हेमाभां पीतवस्त्रां करकलितलसद्हेमपद्माम्बराङ्गीं सर्वालङ्कारयुक्तां सततमभयतां भक्तनम्रां भवानीं श्रीविद्यां शान्तमूर्तिं सकलसुरनुतां सर्वसम्पत्प्रदात्रीं सकुङ्कुमविलेपनामलिकचुम्बिकस्तूरिकां समन्दहसितेक्षणां सचरचापपाशाङ्कुशाम् अशेषजनमोहिनीं मरुणमाल्यभूषाम्भरां जपाकुसुमभासुरां जपविधौ स्मरेदम्बिकाम्। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ॐ नमो नारायणी। ॐ श्रीं श्रीमात्रे नमः स्वाहा। Om Namo Narayani. Let us begin with Sri Lalitha Narayani's 804th name. Om Shreem puṣkarāyai namah swaha. Om Shreem puṣkarāyai puṣkarāyai namah swaha namah swaha. Om Shreem puṣkarāyai puṣkarāyai namah swaha namah swaha. Om Shreem puṣkarāyai namah swaha. Om Shreem puṣkarāyai namah swaha. Om Shreem. Salutations to Sri Lalitha, who gives us Pushti, strength. The last name we saw, she is Pushtyai Namah Swaha. And then we saw a few other names. Pushti is that strength, that vigor that gives us that vibrant health. physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, all realms. It's that total strength she gives. Puṣkarāyai. And she is Pushti and she gives Karāyai, is doing puṣkarāyai. She gives us Pushti, that strength. So our lives are enriched, joyful. You know, the prana shakti is high. When the prana shakti, that vital force or the chi energy is very high, you can't but help be happy, joyful, blissed out, and attract good things. And that is her nature. And you need that pushti, that strength, that inner core strength, that atma balam to go through this and be in that state. And it is through her grace and blessings that we can receive her blessings of pushti. It also can mean abundant, complete. So all the good things, the mangalas, that pushti is in that. The pushti can also be interpreted as not the pushti, pushkar. She is puṣkarāyai, so that means she is Pushkar. There is a city called Pushkar in the state of Rajasthan in India, and it's a very holy place. And India is like, has innumerable holy places. It's so sacred, like every city, every village almost has so many special Puranic, old, centuries, millenniums old places or holy places where you can feel the energy of the presence of the divine. And Pushkar is a very sacred place. Often when we say Pushkar, one recalls, we mentioned earlier, it has a temple for Brahma. We see so many temples for the Divine Mother, for Lord Shiva, for Mahavishnu, for Ganesha, for Muruga, so many different names and forms for all the divine, but it's very few, hardly any for Brahma. And Pushkar is that one place where that has a temple for Brahma. And Pushkara Thirtha, Tirtham is the holy place, the pilgrimage place is called Tirtham, Pushkara Thirtha. She is the deity in the Pushkara Tirtha. And it is said Brahma was born from the navel of Mahavishnu. Energetically, all these, we are looking at it in the Murti form, but energetically from Mahavishnu, from his navel, a long stem, lotus stem came, and from that lotus bloomed, and from that lotus was born Brahma. So energetically, Brahma is like seen as the son of Mahavishnu and the son of Mahalakshmi that way. And Brahma's consort Saraswati is there, and Brahma, it said, has Mahasaraswati, Gayatri, and Savitri, the three states of consciousness also are all associated with the three forms of his consort. She is Pushkara. She is all these interpretations and deeper, subtler meanings to this. We are looking at it through some of the layers. There are so many layers to each name and each mantra, and subtler realms, which takes us. We will be seeing that also today. We will now look at her 805th name. Śreem puṣkarēkṣaṇāyai namah swaha. Before we break down the chants, Pushkar we saw is lotus, and born of the lotus is Brahma. Pushkara is Pushkar, and in that city of Pushkar, to take a dip in its lake is considered very, very, very sacred and special. And continuation, she's puṣkarēkṣaṇā. Ekshana, akshana is like the eyes, and puṣkarēkṣaṇā is like she has the eyes of the lotus. Om Śreem puṣkarēkṣaṇāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem, Om Śreem, puṣkarēkṣaṇāyai, puṣkarēkṣaṇāyai, namah swaha, namah swaha. Om Śreem, Om Śreem, puṣkarēkṣaṇāyai, puṣkarēkṣaṇāyai, namah swaha, namah swaha. Om Śreem, puṣkarēkṣaṇāyai, namah swaha. Om Śreem, puṣkarēkṣaṇāyai, namah swaha. Om Śreem. Salutations to Sri Lalitha, whose eyes are like the lotus. Padmakshi, we saw her, so many different names. Padmadala Yatakshi. So her eyes description, so many times Padma, Kamalakshi. Her eyes are described Kamakshi, the one who's very beautiful, who's very enticing, drawing her beauty. And puṣkarēkṣaṇā, so her eyes are like beautiful like that of the lotus. And there are other meanings for other ways it can be interrupted. Pushkar can also mean Mother Earth. She looks at Akshana, so she's that one, that cosmic mother who looks with so much love and compassion, so much love flowing through her eyes. And she gives us the Pushti, the nourishment, and all the blessings. Pushkar can also mean that water. There are so many different waters. The water in that huge vast that forms like in the globe, we call that the ocean. When it's smaller, we call it sea. When it's flowing, we call it the river, the waterfall. It could be a pond, lake. So we give different names to the same water in the cloud. And that same water, when the universe is going through that cosmic deluge, that water is called Pushkar. So creation, sustenance, and then in the dissolution state, when not in that individual state at a smaller level, but in the huge cosmic cycle, when the deluge happens and everything is coming to a standstill, everything's submerged in that cosmic waters, that water is called Pushkar. Pushkar can mean the sky. A particular musical note is referred to as Pushkar. A very rare planetary alignment. They say when the sun is in one zodiac sign and the moon is in another zodiac sign, at that time it happens very rarely. That's a very, very auspicious time. That is also called Pushkar. And it's also seen as a time of leisure. You withdraw from all your hectic work, activities, and all that, and you relax in leisure. And in that relaxation, you can also have festivities, celebrations. So that not so much less, but in that rest, these join when your prana is high, when your pushti is high, your leisure also becomes a celebration. There is another explanation for this puṣkarēkṣaṇā. Pushkar can also mean the the banyan tree. We can make a note of it. It's not mentioned here. Pushkar can mean the banyan tree, and we see it's mentioned in the scriptures several times. The banyan with its aerial roots and how it multiplies. It becomes not just perennial, centennial and millennial. So there are trees that have lasted, the same tree exists for many, many centuries in records. And who knows, in the jungles where we hardly have access to, how long they have been. Like redwood trees, some of them have been there for 1,000, 2,000 years when you go into the forest. So these banyan tree are very sacred and they have special significance in several of the rituals. And it is in baby Krishna is often depicted as a baby lying down on a banyan leaf. And it is floating in the cosmic waters. So baby Krishna's is seen that way. And it is said in Devi Bhagavatam, which is the entirety of the cosmic mother from the creation to all the asuras she's slain and her glory that it sings. It's also called Sapta Sati, which is like 700 verses that describes her totally. And in that, it's mentioned that as baby Krishna is lying on this banyan tree leaf, a little baby, and the cosmic mother is looking so lovingly and imparting the Brahma Vidya. One would assume that the inherent incarnation has it. This is like a child of the mother, and the mother is imparting, even as the baby is there, the Brahma Vidya. So the entire form of this incarnation of Mahavishnu in the form of Krishna is like the mother is taught the baby, imparted this great wisdom of Brahma Vidya, the Atma Vidya, right as a child, it's born that way. There are so many miracles that are associated with the birth of incarnations like this. And there are several other explanations also for puṣkarēkṣaṇā and the Pushkar aspect of it, various interpretations, and yakshana, the eyes that looking at it with lovingly showering her grace and the beauty of it. And they all have their mantras embedded in them, and these mantras are building up with each of her names. Her 806th name, Om Śreem parasmai jyōtiṣē namah swaha. 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 Om Śreem. Salutations to Sri Lalitha, who is the supreme light. Jyoti is light. Jyōtiṣē, you are that. Parasmai, para is like that, the ultimate, the supreme, the biggest, the greatest. Parasmai, para jyoti, but when you say it as a nama, as an individual name, it is said as parasmai jyōtiṣē. That is how it comes grammatically. And she is the light of all light. Like the sun doesn't shine unless it gets its light from her. The moon doesn't shine, obviously, if it doesn't get the light from the sun, it doesn't shine, the moon doesn't shine. The fire doesn't have the jyoti, the light, the fire, unless she gives it. So she is the giver of light to anything that we see lit up in any sense, and it is like lighting up our mind as well. So the ignorance goes and the wisdom way comes, dawns, and it shines brightly, and that is the path to the enlightenment, and it is her light. And so there is known, we have seen in her earlier names, 414th name, Om Śreem Swaprakāṣaye namah swaha. Swaprakasha, she is inherently the prakasha, she radiates that light. She doesn't need anything else to light her up. It is inherent in her. Like we say that the Brahman's thing is, it's inherent. Prakasha, Vimarsha, we saw it's inherent. We don't need a matchstick or a lighter, nothing to light it up, a firewood. It is just self-radiant, self-effulgent. We have seen in another name of hers, 452nd name, Om Śreem Tejovatyai namah swaha. Tejas, that glow of the soul, that brilliance, that light, that glowing. And we saw how those who are in the path of the Brahman, the seekers, like in any religious tradition you go to, those who are soaking in their practices and in the divine, they radiate that energy. And what are they radiating? As she blooms more and more within them, she manifests more and more, that glow comes inherently. And imagine the source that she is, how brilliantly radiant, effulgent she must be. And we also saw in another name of hers, 597th name, Om Śreem Trikonandara Deepikāyai namah swaha. When we are going into the Sri Chakra, the Meru, the blueprint of creation, dissolution, the entirety of existence. And as you go closer to the Bindu, where she is the potential, the kinetic, the unmanifest, manifest in that form. And we saw in that there is energy form. So she is unqualified, and from the unqualified, she is beginning to get a few qualities before the entirety of the creation gets manifested. We saw in the 36 tattvas how from that Shiva Shakti, that state of that oneness, the Brahman state, and how that desire to manifest comes, and then slowly then from the Maya comes, and then from the Maya we have all the gunas and so many things, the Panchabhutas, all the Jnanendriyas, Karmendriyas, our limbs of senses, our wisdom, our knowledge, how we physically imbibe this and live in the duality. All this gets manifested, and in the earliest form is the Trikona and the Rashis, that light within that earliest form of creation. And this is like a thesaurus, like you get a word and then you go and see so many similar words to that. You are trying to describe the undescribable, and every word that takes you there gives you a glimpse of what she is, and what she is even beyond that, beyond our understanding, our capabilities of grasping from at our mind level. And like we saw when she sees Mantrini, Barahi, her commander-in-chief, her prime minister, she doesn't have to say anything, just a slight glance, they imbibe everything. So that level of connection, they don't need words for communication. A glance communicates everything. That even as a thought arises, it is imbibed. So those who serve her at that level have so much of her qualities that they don't even need the words to explain. But we need the words to understand, to get a glimpse of the grandeur of this creator that she is, of this grandeur of this creation, which is a wonderful opportunity to even to get to hear about or think about that there's something much, much more than just what we see of our life. Otherwise, our senses get caught up in the material world, in everything around us with all these distractions, and we lose sight of the grandeur that is right within us and within everyone. And all these different names with the mantras imbibe is giving us an opportunity to get a glimpse, maybe even the possibility to taste the grandeur, the beauty of all that is, that she is. Her 807th name, Om Śreem parasmai dhamne namah swaha. 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 Om Śreem. Salutations to Sri Lalitha, who is the abode, the supreme abode, para, that ultimate, that supreme, dhamam, abode. Everything emanates from her. She is the creator, and so everything resides in the creator. So she is not of them, everything is of her. And when they try to describe the Brahman, that's what they say. All this is Brahman, or this is in Brahman, or this is Brahman, but Brahman is not in this, it is beyond all this. So it is the abode, it sustains everything. It's like the screen sustains, gives the place for the movie, whatever picture, everything to happen on it, and yet it remains untouched. She is the abode, the supreme abode, in which it is the home for everything in creation. Not just the physical realm, the mental, emotional, all realms of existence. It is, it is again the Tejas, the brilliance, the supreme, most supreme Tejas, brilliance. Dham is also the place, the highest place. Wherever you go, this is the best. It is beyond the superlative of best. So we still try to contain it in our mind to say it is the supreme Parama. It is the supreme place. And it's also the supreme state. We saw the avasthas in her earliest name, the wakeful, dream, sleep. Jagrati is the wakeful state. Swapna is the dream state. Sushupti is the deep sleep state. These are in our realm that we can relate to. But when we go deeper and closer into her, and then it takes us to the Thirtha, that is for the enlightened beings who are existing from that state. So we are more in the grosser existence, so to us our wakeful sleep dream is where we can interact with. But in her, all the enlightened masters, the various incarnations, they are existing in the Thirtha state, which is in that uttermost subtle existence, deep, that is closer to the creation, the state of being. She is parasmai dhamne. So because we are doing it as namas, the 1,000 days of Sahasranamam, it's said as Sahasranamam, and we are looking at it as name by name, as one name. And we are saying Om Shri, her name, that one name, and then namah swaha, how that is being offered in the yagam every day, each day one name. So each day she manifests in her potential from that name into Mother Earth. She's manifesting to that extent. And when we say it in the Namavali is the chant rows of names. The other name of chanting Sahasranamam is just saying the names together. They are like flowing names. And if you look at it that way, can be looked at like 180, 82 shlokas. So when you look at it as shloka, then it is a group of names, couplets. There are two lines, and each two line has several of her names. So if we look at the recent names, we saw Kala Nidhi Kavya Kala Rasagnya Rasasebadhihi. These are the names we just saw in the earlier weeks. Pushta Puradana Pujya Pushkara puṣkarēkṣaṇā Paramjyoti Parandama Paramanu Paratpara. So we are not saying yai to it. Paramjyotyai. You don't say Paramjyotyai. We saw it is said as parasmai jyotyai. So when you're breaking up into single name, Paramjyoti, when you're saying continuously together, it's Paramjyoti Parandama. But when you're saying it as individual name, it becomes Parasmai Jyoti, Parasmai Dhamne. But just to get an idea, familiarity, we are getting familiar with the names. But later, if someone is like during Deepavali, when Amma comes and they have this Sri Chakra, the 10,000 ghee lamps lit in the Sri Chakra form, it is honoring her form within us in the entirety of the creation in the Sri Chakra. And Mangala Narayani is there on the swing, gently swaying, and the priests chant Sri Lalitha Sahasranamam. And if you had attended, it's in the recordings you'd hear, they would be using not the namavali that we are using in the yajna, they'll be saying it in the couplet forms. You can call it also in the shloka form. So it is continuous like that. Like for when we started Om Shreem Shri Matre Namah Swaha, Om Shreem Shri Maharagne Namah Swaha, Om Shreem. So each name, instead of that, it would be like Om Shri Mata Shri Maharagni Shrimat Simhasaneshwari Chidagnikunda Sambhuta Deva Karya Samudhyata Udyadbhanu Sahasrabha Chaturbahu Samanvita. So these are one name after another. It's like a flowing sequence without the Om Shri and the Namah Swaha and without the yai to it. Om Shri Shri Matre Namah Swaha. When we say it here, Om Shri Mata. Om Shreem Shri Maharagnyai Namah Swaha. We say here it is Om Shreem Shri Mata Shri Maharagni and the next one. So when we say it in that form, you'd hear them as Paranjyoti Parandama. But when you're doing it in the Namavali, in the Yagam format, we are saying it as Parasmai, Om Shreem Parasmai jyōtiṣē, Om Shreem Parasmai Dhamne Namah Swaha. And we have seen few others also like that. It sounds very different, but it's essentially the same name and the same meaning. Her 808th name, Om Shreem Paramanave Namah Swaha. Om Shreem Paramanave Namah Swaha. Om Shreem Paramanave namah swaha. Om Śreem Paramanave namah swaha. Before we go into the name itself, it is again breaking up Param and Anu. Param, the greatest. Anu is literally atom. So she's the ultimate, the most supreme of atom, no subtler than that. Om Śreem, salutations to Sri Lalitha, who is the most subtle particle. So when we are trying to describe something very small, they say go to the atomic level. Nowadays we say go to the subatomic level. So a few decades ago, we were talking more about atomic level. Now we are talking so much more about subatomic levels, and we are even trying to fathom the quantum level. And so she is at that subtlest than the subtlest. Param Anuve, Parama Anuve. So the ultimate subtlest of whatever is there. When something is gross, we say sthula. So we say this body is the sthula shariram. Shariram is body. Sthula is gross, the physical. We can palpate it, see it, it's there. What we cannot see are emotions, emotional body, mental body, thoughts. These are called sukshma. So it's very subtle. We don't see it, but we know it is there. We don't question, we don't have a mind. We don't question, we don't have emotion, but we cannot see it. But we can feel it. We can feel that we feel our emotions, and we can understand thoughts are coming, where it's coming and what's happening. Again, is a huge deep science. They're all in the sukshma, in the subtle realms of our existence. Like when we are going into the deep sleep swapna, we are going into the subtler realms. And the turyadita, we are going into the extreme subtle states of consciousness, of existence. And she is the Paramanave. Nothing more is subtle than her. She is the most subtle of the subtlest. She's the smallest of the smallest. She's the subtlest of the subtlest. And there is another interpretation for Anu. So with the dot, it's not Anu, but Anu. The na becomes stressed whenever you see the dot below N, it's na. Dot below S is sh. And Anu can also have a meaning as the mantra. So Paramanave, the Parama Anu is the Parama ultimate of the mantras, the supreme mantra. And from her emanate all the mantras. She is mantra swarupini, she is jyoti swarupini, she is everything you relate to her, it goes back to her, because she is the abode. Paramadam, parasmai dhamne. So she's the abode for everything. Whatever mind can trace it back to, it can only trace it back to her. We're all in the realm of creation, and she's the creator in whose realm we all exist. Her 809th name, Om Śreem Parayai namah swaha. Om Śreem Parayai namah swaha. Namah swaha. Om Śreem Parayai namah swaha. Namah swaha. Om Śreem Parayai namah swaha. Om Śreem Parāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem. Salutations to Sri Lalitha, who is supreme to all that is supreme. So when we are talking of supremacy, we go to the Godhead, the Creator, and think of the creation, sustenance, maintenance, all the things we attribute to the Panchakritya Parayanaya. She is seated. If you see Sri Lalitha, she's seated on the seat, and we saw the four legs of the chair, and the seat itself is Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Ishvara, Sadashiva. These five activities in creation, each one is designated as a divine form. So they are like supreme. When we talk of Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Rudra, Ishvara, Sadashiva, it's like the ultimate when you're going to, and even she is ultimate, most supreme than all who are adored as supreme deity. She is that one single source. And Para, that superlative, Parāyai, she is superlative of the superlative. Like she is the light of the light. Like there is the word called Shanti Reva Shanti. Shanti is peace. Shanti Reva Shanti is the peace that is the seed, the essence of peace itself. So it's going to the root essence of it, like mantra, the yajna. Amma says this is root. We are offering the mantra into the yajna. Yajna is the root that sustains the universe. The mantra is the seed from which everything manifests, and everything originates from her. She is the parasmai dhamne. She is the abode for everything. So there is nothing more supreme than her. We have seen in other names also, like there's no one higher than her. There's nothing beyond her. There's no one even equal to her. We say Shiva Shakti. She is the Shiva aspect. She is the Shakti aspects. Two sides of the same coin. The same energy in the potential form, the same energy in the kinetic form. You don't say this is equal to that, that is equal to this. It is that oneness. So she is Para, the supreme of even all the supreme. Another interpretation for Para is day of Brahma is called Para. So we saw like human life, one day, one night, and in the different lokas, the Pitru Loka, ancestors, one day, one night of theirs is like 1 year in the human world. Like that, a Brahma Loka, for a Brahma, thousands and thousands of, hundreds and thousands of years make up human life, make up 1 day of Brahma. And 1 day of Brahma, the day and night is equal. It's not like we have in northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, some days longer daytime, some days shorter daytime, longer night, shorter nights. It's equal day and night, and a para. And so this para, she is beyond that state because time, she wields time, time, space, all that manifest from her. She is beyond the realm of time. So she's beyond the state of, she's beyond Brahma, the creator. Because even Brahma's time is so many years. Like it is said, every universe that is manifested, and we have Nimishotpanna, in the blinking of her eyes, countless rows and rows and rows of universes manifest and they disappear just in the blinking of her eye. So we are again trying to see beyond the state of our mind, but the mind can only understand in the realm of time because that's what it's been trained in. To go to enlightenment, that state, you have to go beyond the state of time. And each universe has a Brahma to it. Each aspect of creation, it's like a designation. Each department has a chief for it, like each universe has a chief for it, each is a Brahma. And it is each universe, because it's manifested, it's in the realm of manifestation, it is come manifested. Anything that is created has to also dissolve and go away. So it's in the realm of duality, it's in the realm of change. She, the unchangeable, contained within her all the changing forms, including Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. The Shiva here is the Rudra, Ishvara, and the Sadashiva. They're all designated duties in these realms, and they all come in the realm of duality to play roles to maintain this duality in the Maya. Her 810th name, Om Śreem puṣkarāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem puṣkarāyai namah swaha. Namah swaha. Om Śreem puṣkarāyai namah swaha. Namah swaha. Om Śreem puṣkarāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem puṣkarāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem. Salutations to Sri Lalitha, who holds in her hand, Hastam is hand, Hasha is the noose, that rope she holds, that is like a loop, that rope that is bent over, and she holds it in her hand, left lower hand. She holds the noose. Pasha is the noose, noose is that rope, and Hasta in her hand, she holds the pasha, the noose. It can also mean Pasha Hastayai, with her hand, the pasha, the noose, she can clear, remove. We saw in the early beginning her 8th name ever when we started, and in the Dhyana Sloka which we chant at the beginning, she has in the 4 hands Pasam, Ankusam, the sugarcane bow, and the 5 arrows of flowers. And the Pasam is the noose, Ankusam is the the goad to still the mind of an elephant, to prevent it from running amok. So entire creation runs in these. It is Pasam is that noose of desire. We saw how it is, you need that Icha Shakti, that desire of, that energy of desire which kickstarts anything. Without desire, there's no need to do anything. And you can just be still in an enlightened state, or you could be still in the inanimate state. And there is a huge gap between the two. Both are still. But in between that, these two states, the inanimate to the enlightened, that stillness state, we have all this drama of existence in the state of duality, in the state of Maya, in this ever-changing realm in creation. And it runs on the fuel of desire. And Pasha, she holds in her left lower hand. It doesn't say left lower, but there we saw she holds this in her. She holds that, and that wields, it's like scattering the seeds of desire. And each one has our seeking, our desires, and she fulfills that till this mind, this existence, we tire of all this and say, I'm done with all this play. Now I seek my mother. I want to be with her. That is also a desire, seeking. And then it finally takes you, she draws you giving you the opportunities to go back to merge into that oneness in this whole play, this whole Leela of creation, sustenance, dissolution, and going into that state of oneness, rising beyond the changing to the changeless, to that oneness. So Pasha Hasta, and we saw in the earlier names how each of these with which she wields entire creation. Ankusham, it holds, like it controls the mind of the elephant from running amok. The desires can just lead us astray. If it is not anchored with wisdom, the desire can keep endless. How many births of just desire after desire after desire, every moment, every day, how many desires arise and bubbles, they keep coming, and then we're satisfied or fulfilled or not, and then more and more and more, they just keep on coming. And then we need the Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. With that, when we contain with the wisdom, we let go of certain desires that leading us astray and hold on, anchor with the ones that are holding us in the light and not into taking us into the darkness. And then she holds that the Ankusham reins the mind of the elephant like that. The Ankusham, the goad, holds, restrains the mind to control it. And those are so many realms of powers, and she can wield just with the mind. We keep talking about the physical realm, so much we can relate to. In the mental realm, there's so much, much more that we haven't even fathomed. And even those in the enlightened, they are still seeking the various levels, depths of the different states of the mind. And we saw at the Manonmani state where the first thought movement arises just before, if you're going from the gross to the subtlest to first state to the source, or from the source creation is starting, that Manonmani state where the first movement happens, creation begins. And in the journey back to the source is that state where every other thought, desire drops, and just before it merges into that oneness, there is that little movement, and then there is that stillness of that merging. So whichever way we go, in the mental realm, there's so many subtleties and depths, and those are her ankusham, the gourd, and then the sugar cane and the arrows. With these, she wields the entirety of creation, the play of creation. Let us offer our chants and our prayers to Sri Lalitha Narayani for this week's yaga. Om Jnanarupaya Vidmahi Shaktiyam Saya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktiyam Ma Prachodayate. Om Sarvamangalamangalye Shive Sarvarthasadhike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Om Śreem Shri Matre Namah Swaha. Om Śreem Shri Matre Namah Swaha. Om Śreem Shri Matre Namah Swaha. Om Śreem puṣkarāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem puṣkarāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem puṣkarāyai puṣkarēkṣaṇāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem puṣkarēkṣaṇāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem puṣkarēkṣaṇāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem parasmai jyōtiṣē namah swaha. Om Śreem parasmai jyōtiṣē namah swaha. Om Śreem parasmai jyōtiṣē namah swaha. Om Śreem parasmai dhamne namah swaha. Om Śreem parasmai dhamne namah swaha. Om Śreem parasmai dhamne namah swaha. Om Śreem paramanave namah swaha. Om Śreem paramanave namah swaha. Om Śreem paramanave namah swaha. Om Śreem paratparāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem paratparāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem paratparāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem pāṣahastāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem pāṣahastāyai namah swaha. Om Śreem pāṣahastāyai namah swaha. Om Namo Narayani namah swaha. Om Namo Narayani namah swaha. Om Namo Narayani namah swaha. Let us offer our chantings, our prayers to Sri Lalitha Narayani, seeking her grace, her blessings abundantly for us all, for all of us, all our loved ones, for all of humanity, for all the sentient beings, for all of Mother Earth, for all the worlds, for the Panchabhutas, Mother Nature, for all, seeking her showers of her grace and blessings, for all of us to be in this path of oneness, gaining the wisdom of dharma, dhanam, karma, become fit and receive this gift of devotion for her, for the divine, to connect with her, the divine within us, to connect with her, the divine within each other, to connect with her, the divine in the entirety of the creation, to always be in the state of all the soul qualities, love, light, wisdom, deep peace, contentment, joy, laughter, bliss, abundance, generosity, honoring of all life forms, forgiveness, gratitude, devotion, courage, skills, strength, health, strength, harmony, Atma Balam, the soul strength, all the soul's qualities, by the grace and blessings of Sri Shakti Amma Narayani, by the grace and blessings of Sri Lalitha Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. Any questions? If there are no questions, we can end the recording. Or you can post it if there is anything. Let me see. Om Namo Narayani. So we will be seeing again. Wishes for the season's greetings and for the new year, upcoming new year, for all Narayani's grace, Sri Lalitha Narayani, Sri Shakti Amma's grace, the blessings for all the beings in all the worlds. Om Namo Narayani. Bye for now.
Om Namo Narayani.
Namo Narayani. Any questions?
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Lashmi, for hosting. Yep.
Welcome. I can send you the links of the earlier sessions, and whoever wants, we can watch in leisure if it's something you'd like to be.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Lashmi. Thank you, Monica. See you again. Bye-bye. Thank you, Michelle. See you. Bye.